10 lessons. Every father must teach his son before the world does. There are moments in a boy's life when the world tries to teach him everything his father never said. And the truth is simple. If a father doesn't guide his son, life will, harshly, painfully, and without mercy. The lessons a boy learns about love will determine the kind of man he becomes, the partner he chooses, and the family he builds. These lessons can mold his success or destroy his future before it even begins. That is why every father must teach his son the truths that protect his heart, shape his character, and prepare him for a world that won't go easy on him. The difference between a strong man and a broken one often comes down to the wisdom he received or the wisdom he lacked. A son who is taught how to love, lead, and respect becomes confident, steady, and emotionally secure. But a son left to figure it out alone learns through heartbreak, confusion, and years of repeating the same painful mistakes. Fathers are the first blueprint of how a man should treat others and how a man should be treated. And the lessons they give can save their sons from battles they never needed to fight. These are not just lessons about relationships. They are lessons about identity, discipline, boundaries, and purpose. They shape the way a son loves, chooses a partner, handles conflict, and builds a home. The father who teaches these things gives his son a lifelong advantage, while the one who stays silent leaves him unprepared. That is why these 10 lessons are not optional. They are essential. And every father who wants his son to succeed must teach them before the world teaches him to fail. 1. Love is a choice, not just a feeling. Love begins with emotion, but it survives through commitment. A father teaches his son that feelings rise and fade, but decisions create stability. Choosing to love means choosing patience, communication, and understanding even on difficult days. A relationship grows deeper when a man chooses consistency over impulse, and the son who learns this becomes capable of lifelong loyalty. Many young men confuse passion with permanence, thinking strong emotions equal real love. But intensity fades when life becomes challenging, and that is when choices matter most. Love requires daily effort, not occasional excitement. A father teaches his son to guide his heart instead of being ruled by it, and this wisdom protects him from relationships built only on temporary sparks. Choosing love also means choosing responsibility. It requires showing up even when tired, communicating even when frustrated, and giving care even when busy. A man who understands this becomes dependable, trustworthy, and emotionally grounded. He stops chasing highs and starts building roots. And that is where real love begins to thrive. 2. Respect comes before romance. Respect is the foundation of every healthy relationship. A father teaches his son that you cannot love someone you do not respect. Respect shapes how you listen, how you speak, and how you treat a person when no one is watching. It shows up in protecting boundaries, honoring values, and being trustworthy. When respect is present, love grows naturally. Respect also means appreciating differences. A mature man does not try to change a woman to fit his expectations. Instead, he learns to understand her perspective and value her individuality. Mutual respect prevents arguments fueled by insecurity, and it strengthens the bond between two people in powerful ways. A son who learns respect treats love with dignity instead of carelessness. He becomes thoughtful in his words and intentional in his actions. He listens to understand, not just to respond. He chooses honesty even when it's difficult because respect demands it. And through that, he attracts relationships built on integrity and trust. 3. A strong man controls his emotions. A father teaches his son that emotional control is one of the highest forms of strength. Love will test patience, trigger insecurities, and challenge self-control. But a man who masters his emotions becomes a safe place, not a source of chaos. He responds with clarity instead of anger, and his stability makes a relationship feel secure. Controlling emotions does not mean suppressing them. It means understanding them, managing them, and responding thoughtfully. A man who practices emotional discipline improves communication instead of escalating conflict. He listens, reflects, and speaks with intention. This maturity builds trust and respect. A son must learn that a man who loses his temper loses his influence. Emotional self-control earns admiration and peace within a relationship. It prevents unnecessary pain and strengthens connection. A controlled man is respected, valued, and taken seriously, and this discipline becomes one of his greatest strengths in love. If these lessons are helping you grow, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and share this message with another young man who needs wisdom and direction. Your support helps this channel reach more people who need these truths. Never chase, choose wisely. A father teaches his son that love should never require begging or desperation. The right person will meet you halfway without confusion. Chasing someone who doesn't value you leads to heartbreak and exhaustion. Choosing someone who appreciates you brings peace and joy. Love is healthy when it flows both ways. A man who knows his worth does not pursue someone who repeatedly ignores or mistreats him. Instead, he chooses with discernment and emotional maturity. He recognizes when a connection is balanced and when it is one-sided. This prevents manipulation and emotional damage, and it guides him toward relationships based on genuine interest and mutual effort. Choosing wisely means understanding compatibility, timing, and emotional readiness. Not every person you care about is meant for you. A father teaches his son to evaluate character, values, and long-term alignment. This protects him from investing in the wrong places, and it leads him toward love built on stability, not confusion. 5. Your purpose comes before any relationship. A father must teach his son that his purpose is his anchor. Without vision, goals, and direction, a man becomes dependent on love for identity. But when he builds his purpose first, he enters relationships with confidence instead of emptiness. Purpose gives a man something to contribute, not just something to receive. And women deeply respect a man who knows where he is going. Purpose protects a man from emotional dependency. When he has dreams to chase, responsibilities to fulfill, and goals to accomplish, he stands firm even when relationships shift. A purpose-driven man is harder to manipulate because he knows his path. He becomes a leader instead of a follower, and that leadership strengthens every relationship he enters. A son who prioritizes purpose builds a life where love is an addition, not his entire identity. He remains stable even during conflict because his life is rooted in meaning. Purpose gives him clarity in choosing partners who support his growth. It prevents him from losing himself in relationships. And it ensures that love grows from strength, not desperation. You've heard 5 lessons that every man should learn early, but the next 5 are the ones that transform everything. They shape how you protect your heart, how you choose your partner, and how you build a bond that lasts. Most men learn these lessons only after painful mistakes, but you're learning them now, before the heartbreak, before the regret, before the scars. So keep watching, because the next lessons are the ones that turn good men into great partners. 6. Kindness is strength, not weakness. Kindness is a powerful force that only a mature man can master. A father teaches his son that being gentle, patient, and compassionate shows strength, not softness. Anyone can be cold or disrespectful, but it takes discipline to treat others with dignity. Kindness in love builds comfort, trust, and emotional safety. And the man who learns this becomes unforgettable. Kindness means choosing peace over ego. It means speaking calmly even when emotions run high. A kind man doesn't belittle, manipulate, or humiliate his partner. Instead, he uplifts, understands, and communicates with clarity. And these actions create a bond that is hard to break. A father must teach his son that kindness doesn't make him easy to take advantage of. It makes him wise. There is strength in being loving without being naive. A kind man knows how to set boundaries while still choosing grace. His presence brings stability instead of chaos, and that is the kind of love that grows stronger with time. 7. Set boundaries without apology. A father teaches his son that strong boundaries protect his peace. Without them, a man loses himself trying to please others. Boundaries clarify what he accepts, what he rejects, and what he values. They help him avoid toxic relationships and emotional stress, and they guide him toward partners who respect his needs. Setting boundaries is not selfish. It is self-respect. It shows that a man understands his worth and refuses to tolerate disrespect. Boundaries prevent manipulation, emotional pressure, and unhealthy expectations. They strengthen communication and encourage mutual respect, and they create a relationship dynamic rooted in balance, not sacrifice. A man with boundaries becomes harder to break, misuse, or confuse. His clarity attracts healthier relationships and pushes away chaos. A father teaches his son that boundaries are a shield, not a barrier. They protect love from becoming resentment, and they ensure the relationship remains healthy, stable, and emotionally fair. 8. Choose character over beauty. Beauty might catch your attention, but character keeps your life peaceful. A father must teach his son that inner values matter more than external perfection. Beauty fades, but integrity, loyalty, and compassion stand firm through time. A woman's character determines how she treats you when life becomes difficult. And choosing character saves you from emotional storms you never saw coming. A relationship built only on appearance will collapse when real challenges come. But a relationship built on character will survive storms, conflict, and change. Character reveals itself in honesty, humility, kindness, and emotional intelligence. A son must learn to look beyond the surface and see the heart, because the heart determines the future of the relationship. A woman of strong character builds a home, not chaos. She supports, understands, and grows with you. She communicates without cruelty and loves without manipulation. This type of woman deepens your peace instead of disturbing it. And a father should teach his son to value her far above physical beauty. 9. Walk away when love becomes harmful. A father must teach his son that love is never meant to destroy him. If a relationship steals his peace, dignity, or self-respect, it is no longer love, it is harm. A wise man knows when to stay and when to walk away. Walking away is not weakness, it is self-preservation. And sometimes it is the most powerful decision a man can make. Many men stay in unhealthy relationships because they fear being alone. But staying in chaos costs more than loneliness ever will. A son must understand that protecting his heart is a sign of maturity. It means he values himself enough to let go of what breaks him. This decision shapes the rest of his future. A father teaches his son that leaving is not quitting. It is choosing peace over pain. It is choosing healing over confusion. It is choosing self-worth over emotional destruction. A man who knows how to walk away never becomes trapped in toxicity, and this ability protects him for a lifetime. 10. Love grows when you grow. A father teaches his son that personal growth is the foundation of lasting love. When a man grows emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, he becomes a better partner. Love deepens when both people evolve instead of staying stuck. Growth creates understanding, patience, and resilience, and growth makes a relationship more meaningful over time. A man who refuses to grow eventually suffocates his own relationship, but a man committed to becoming better brings strength into everything he touches. Personal development improves communication, empathy, and trust. It helps him handle conflict with maturity instead of anger. And it turns small moments into building blocks for long-lasting love. A father must teach his son that improving yourself is one of the greatest gifts you can give your partner. When he grows, the relationship grows. When he heals, the love heals. When he evolves, the connection evolves. And this is how love becomes strong enough to last a lifetime. If these lessons opened your eyes or touched your heart, take a moment to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this wisdom. Help spread guidance, strength, and truth to young men everywhere. Your support helps this message reach the world.